How to seduce any woman you want with ease. Have you ever imagined having the power to attract any woman effortlessly, as if it came naturally? I'm not talking about cliched pickup lines or tired games, but a method so simple and effective that you'll wonder why you never thought of it before. In this video, I'll reveal the secret behind magnetic confidence, the right words, and subtle gestures that can make any woman interested in you, without coming across as forced or fake. Want to know how to turn your presence into something irresistible? Stick with me until the end, because what I'm about to share could change how you connect with women forever. Picture this. You're at a party. Suddenly, your eyes meet someone intriguing. Boom. Those first few seconds are critical. Even before you say a word, the way you dress, walk, and look already says everything about you. Think of your style as a beautiful gift box. It grabs attention even before anyone knows what's inside. You don't need to wear a suit, but you also can't look like you just rolled off the couch. It's not just about looking confident. It's about acting confident. Shoulders back, walk like you know where you're going, and when you speak, take pauses. That shows you're in control. Add a subtle half smile and a gaze that says, "I know what I'm doing," and voila, pure magnetism. Confidence isn't just attractive, it's contagious. The trick is to maintain some mystery. Don't lay all your cards on the table right away. Flash a smile, ask a question that sparks curiosity, then take a small step back. It's like a movie trailer that reveals just enough to leave you wanting more. Be intriguing, not an open book. Lastly, remember, every person is different, and every situation is unique. Read the room and adjust your approach. When you strike the right balance between confidence and mystery, your first impression is bound to be unforgettable. Now think about this. Why are we so drawn to things we can't figure out right away? A person who's confident yet slightly reserved? It's like a puzzle. And let's be honest, who doesn't enjoy a challenge? Combining these traits creates an air of mystery that no one can resist. Want an example? Think of Bruce Wayne, the serious billionaire, or Tony Stark, the genius with a touch of madness. They have layers that make you want to know more. Now, imagine bringing that dynamic into your life. People connect not just with who you are, but with the potential of who you could be. To put this into practice, show different sides of yourself, but without forcing it. During a conversation, balance your funny, joke-telling side with moments of deeper, meaningful talk. The secret is to be authentic and let these facets come out naturally. It's like having a signature spice that only you can add. In the end, what keeps people interested is unpredictability. Be the person who always has a new side to reveal. What else could someone discover about you? Only you know the answer. And that's exactly what makes things so interesting. How to captivate what captures others. True connection starts with something simple: paying attention. During a conversation, small details like a spontaneous smile or a slight head tilt speak louder than 1,000 words. These are signs that the person feels comfortable and is enjoying the interaction. But to notice these things, you have to be present. No checking your phone every 2 seconds. Those who pay attention earn major points. Listening isn't just nodding along while someone talks. It's catching the tone of their voice, the pauses, and the sparkle in their eyes when they're excited about something. That's where what truly matters to them lies. When you respond in a way that shows you understand, like making a comment that goes beyond the obvious, you stand out. It's the kind of detail that turns an ordinary chat into something special. Want to explore this further? Use open-ended questions, but don't make it feel like an interrogation. Instead of asking, "What's your hobby?" try something like, "What do you love to do when you have time just for yourself?" This lets the conversation flow more naturally. Plus, you get to discover things that genuinely light her up, literally. At the end of the day, the key is to connect emotionally. That's what turns a random interaction into something memorable. It's like hitting the perfect note in a song. When you get it right, the rhythm just happens. Nothing sparks curiosity more than a well-kept secret. Instead of spilling everything about your life right away, leave some things unsaid. A little mystery is like a movie trailer that teases just enough to keep you intrigued. Be the kind of person others want to discover, not an open instruction manual. For instance, when talking about a trip, instead of detailing everything, drop a line like, There was one night where everything went differently than planned, and it was unforgettable. That's it. You've planted curiosity. And when she asks about it, share just enough to keep her interest alive. The trick isn't hiding things, but creating suspense that makes her want to know more. Another great move is to alternate between opening up and stepping back. Share something personal, then give her space to process it, and perhaps share something herself. It's like a dance. Sometimes you move forward, sometimes you step back. This balance keeps the conversation flowing naturally. And as a bonus, the mystery grows as much in the silences as in the words. Ultimately, the secret is to be genuine. It's not about manipulation. It's about showing that you have layers and depth. Mystery is simply an invitation for her to discover who you are at the right pace. Strong connections happen when you can touch someone's heart. It's not just about what you say, but about how you remind her of who she is, what she's experienced, and what she dreams of. When you tap into something meaningful to her story, you're not just creating a moment, you're leaving a mark. Ask questions that bring back happy memories, like, what was the most fun thing you used to do as a kid? Or if you could relive one amazing day, what would it be? These questions are powerful. They unlock hidden stories and give the conversation a nostalgic vibe. And when you share a memory of your own, it becomes a genuine exchange. Sharing your own stories works wonders. Talk about a challenge you've overcome, a dream you've achieved, or even a mistake that taught you something valuable. But it has to come from the heart. No exaggerations or unnecessary drama. It's in this exchange of vulnerabilities that the magic happens. This is where empathy is born. And the most important part, listen. Really listen. Notice the details, remember what she says, and subtly bring it up later. When you recall something she mentioned and weave it into the conversation, you show her that what she feels matters. This turns an ordinary chat into an experience she won't forget anytime soon. True charm isn't about shouting to be noticed. It's in the simple gestures that show you're paying attention. A straightforward compliment can be nice, but a specific one is unforgettable. Forget the generic, you're beautiful, and try something like, the way you just laughed, it's contagious. This shows you're noticing not just her, but the moment. Additionally, small gestures leave the biggest impression. Remember something she casually mentioned, like her favorite coffee or a song she loves. Show up with that detail at the right moment, and you'll come across as the guy who gets it, not because you're trying to impress her, but because you actually listened, and that's rare. Balance is key, too. Be kind without seeming like you're trying to please her all the time. Holding the door open is great, but do it casually without acting like you're expecting a medal for it. Real charm is acting as if these gestures are natural to you, because they are. In the end, subtle charm is about creating moments that last. It's that mix of attention and authenticity that says more than words ever could. When you combine this effortless approach with small details and a healthy dose of confidence, you can't go wrong. You know that now or never feeling. Magic happens when you pick up on the right signals and act without hesitation. If the conversation is flowing, the eye contact lingers, and the space between you feels smaller, chances are the moment is calling for a move. Not hesitating is what separates the guys who make an impression from those who miss their chance. Boldness doesn't have to be flashy. Sometimes it's a simple gesture, like lightly touching her arm while saying something funny, or dropping a genuine compliment out of nowhere. Your perspective on things is really unique. These unexpected details break the ice and create a sense of closeness. You don't need to be a superhero, just the guy who knows how to feel the moment. If the vibe is right, don't be afraid to be direct. A steady look followed by something like, "There's something about you that makes me want to know more," instantly elevates you from the just another guy category to unforgettable status. The courage to express your interest with confidence makes all the difference. That said, timing is everything. Coming on too strong before she's comfortable can ruin the mood. Pay attention to her signals, trust your instincts, and don't force anything. Acting at the right moment doesn't just move things forward. It creates a memory she'll hold on to. Attraction is just the beginning. The real challenge? Making the interest last. To do that, you need to balance consistency with a good dose of unpredictability. Routine is like watching the same movie 10 times. It gets old. That's why adding new experiences to the mix is the key to keeping things fresh and exciting. Creating moments that break away from the ordinary is pure gold. Invite her to do something unexpected, like a sunrise hike, or even a bowling competition. Or maybe cook a dish together that neither of you knows how to make. These experiences turn into stories and, even better, build bonds. More than just moments, you're creating memories that won't fade. Another tip: keep the mystery alive. Drop a new detail about yourself now and then. Something she doesn't know, but that reveals a different side of you. It's not about inventing a new persona, but showing that you have layers. Authentic unpredictability keeps her interested and makes her want to keep discovering more about you. And here's the cherry on top: balancing togetherness with independence. Keep investing in your own interests and encourage her to do the same. This healthy exchange between individuality and connection keeps the intrigue growing. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to have the undivided attention of that seemingly unattainable woman? What if there were a simple yet powerful way to turn that fantasy into reality, without changing who you are or pretending to be someone you're not? The obsession method isn't just another empty promise. It's a tested and proven approach used by thousands of men who, like you, have experienced the sting of rejection. With techniques grounded in cutting-edge psychological studies, this method will create such a deep and genuine connection that you won't want to be anywhere but by your side. Now think about this. Would you rather keep seeing her in someone else's arms, or be the man she chooses, dreams about, and can't get out of her head? With the obsession method, you hold the key to unlocking the deep, uncontrollable desire that every woman has. All it takes is that first step. Check out the link in the first comment below this video. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to watch the next video that's already up on your screen.